All right, here is a time lapse of the graffiti tag project. Please make sure you follow the steps as you work through. First, you're going to lightly sketch out your lettering. Please take the time to do it correctly. You will see that I need to erase a few times to get this right. I draw out most of the text and then I realize it's not centered. So I go back and I fix it. Please do not be lazy and take your time. This is going to be probably the most time consuming part. Coloring with markers actually goes pretty quickly, so take your time on this. Second, you're going to add any outlines or embellishments to your text. You can see an outline that I'm doing here, and then I add a drip. If you want some ideas of embellishments that you can add to your lettering, I'm sure that we can find some things together that you can use to add some interest to your design. Take your time on this too. Again, it should be lightly done in pencil. Step after that is going to be lightly penciling in your background design. You can use a ruler if you feel like that would help you get it more accurate. Be creative with your background. It doesn't always need to be a wall of some sort. Most of you probably will do some form of a wall texture, but you can do other things too. Take your time and think through what's going to look good. Again, doing this front end work with the penciling is going to pay off tenfold when the final is complete. So please spend the time to do this well. You can see that I sped it up quite a lot for getting through the brick wall that I have here. Step 4, you're going to use Sharpie to outline any text that you want. If you prefer to use a darker marker for outlines instead of a black Sharpie, that's okay. But the Sharpie really does make the lettering pop. You can see I used a micron pen for another line, a thinner line around my letters, and then back to the thicker Sharpie to outline my drips and kind of sticker effect for my design. Take your time with that Sharpie, okay? You can't fix Sharpie, so take your time. Step 5, this is so important. You need to erase those pencil lines. They will show through any thin colored marker, so please make sure that you erase anything around your letters that is still showing. Step 6, you're going to add color using markers. This is a marker project, so please make sure that you use markers. Make sure you're using some of those techniques you learned in the marker video. I didn't go through those just for my health, so make sure you are using some of those techniques. You can see on the background, I started with, this is called tiger orange, and then I layered the raspberry color over top to get a darker red-orange color for the background. Think about what markers you could blend to make a new color. When you do blend any markers, make sure you put down the lightest marker color first so that you don't end up ruining that color. If I put down black first and then put a yellow on top, my yellow is going to absolutely turn black at the tip of the marker. So be mindful as you are blending colors. A little white is okay, but most of your page needs to be covered. You can see here I have a little white around the letters, but most of my page is covered. Happy designing!